moving! Stop moving! Stop moving! Stop moving!
Put your hands behind your back.
No!
Stop.
Put your hands out the window! Put your hands out the window now! Get on the ground, 10-3 and bench. Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
Some people think they're above the law, until reality hits hard. These shocking encounters show what happens when defiance turns dangerous, and authority doesn't back down. From bold confrontations to brutal wake-up calls, these are the moments where consequences came crashing in. The overconfident often learn the hardest lessons. It cannot be more true than for this man.
Did he just spit at you?
Sure. Copy 14, 794. That's enough. That's enough.
11 ounces, 15, 94 for Alpha 14. And I was breathing.
On the 24th of October, 2023, in Martin County, an officer conducted a traffic stop on Jeremy, who had no license plate on his moped. During the police confrontation, Jeremy exhibited a maximally belligerent nature and started to act shrewdly.
How you doing? Good reason I stopped. You don't have a license plate on this thing.
I'm here for a scooter.
What's that?
I'm here for a scooter.
Sure do, bud.
50cc.
You have a driver's license.
Yes, I do.
Sir.
And I brought it for a scooter.
I got it.
Alpha 14 vehicle description.
Listen, I've been driving these my whole life. I know the law behind it.
Okay. And you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But at this point, based on what I'm seeing, you need a registration for it, okay? There's no reason to get Mr. G. Is that correct? Okay. So this is a 50cc moped, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the model of this thing?
That's 19.
Anyway.
It's a
Tiny, decent scooter.
Listen. I'm trying to work with you.
Scooter.
Turn it off. Please. Are you going to stare at me or are you going to listen to me? Turn it off.
I don't have to listen to you.
Excuse me? Say that one
Why
more
are
time.
you pulling me over?
I just told you, you need a registration.
No, I
for
do
this.
not. It's a 50cc. Look it up.
Alpha 14%. That's fine. I'm going to look it up.
Stepper. Alpha 11.
Can you please cooperate with my command? Please turn off the
Why do I have to turn it
moped.
off?
Because I don't want you to leave. Right now, this is a
Alpha
traffic stop.
1.
Are you arresting me?
Alpha 2.
Well, technically, it's a traffic stop, so you're detained, sir.
Why am I being detained?
I just told you it's a traffic stop.
For what?
But right now, I can't even
For
get through
what?
this. I just told you, you need a registration.
No, I do not. It's a 50cc. Look it up.
I'm not going to sit
Look
here
it
and
up.
argue
I
to the side
rode
of
it
the
my
road.
whole life.
Okay.
It's a 50cc. You don't need
What
a
is the make and
registration.
model of it, sir? You said it's a Japanese. You know the name, make and model?
It's right there.
Okay.
Please.
Where's the VIN number for it then?
Right here.
See, this is why I asked you to turn it off so you couldn't dick stand out. Excuse me? What was that last thing you said to me? What was the last
I
thing
don't
you just
gotta
said?
tell you.
You don't want to tell me anything?
I don't need
Is
to.
that right? No problem.
I'll talk to this guy.
Talk to this guy? Yeah, the way you're talking to me, I'm sure.
I'm just talking to you. You're ridiculous.
This is Mr. He says he doesn't need a registration for his moped that's 50 cc's, and he keeps telling me to shut the f up. So,
Let's get on the side of the road.
thank you. So, Mr. So this is a 50 cc.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her.
I didn't pull you over, sir. Okay, so please direct your questions to the officer. that
Correct.
pulled
And I
you
keep
over.
trying to ask you basic questions, but you keep acting like a
But you're
jerk.
pulling me over on a scooter. You got nothing better to do? Do
Actually,
you really want to
this
fill
is-
out paperwork
sir,
for this?
This is my job. Okay?
Why don't you do some real f***ing crime work and get some heroin addicts off the f***ing street? Maybe find some place to sleep for f***ing homeless that sleep downtown, huh? How about that? How about some
You know
real
what I'm
f***ing
gonna do?
crime?
I'm gonna
How
do-
about stop some f***ing crackheads?
Miss-
How about that?
I will do that, but I'm going to deal with this first. How's that?
A
sound?
scooter.
Yep. A
You're
scooter.
ridiculous.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Me too.
Now, this is a 50
Wait
cc.
until your people hear this.
I'm glad they will, because it's all being recorded too.
Thank God. Hi, guys.
So here's my question. That's the VIN number on the side of that
Yes,
thing?
it is.
Okay.
Where you,
Scooter. I'm going home. I'm coming from Jupiter.
were you coming from work or what?
Work.
What do you do?
I work with dogs. I train canines.
To do what? Like,
I train dogs.
I know, but are they personal dogs or?
What's it matter? I train dogs.
I'm just asking you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm on a scooter
You know,
going home. Look, I
law
don't even
enforcement
fucking.
dogs, you know, detection
Doesn't
dogs.
matter.
I'm
Dog's
just-
a dog.
Yeah, but
I train it to whatever the dog needs to do. That's what I do.
so sit and shake.
I train dogs to
Sit
do
and
what they
shake.
need to do.
Okay.
Ridiculous. Paperwork for scooter. Why don't you stop some real going on? You know, there's real crime. This is ridiculous. End of the month quota. Bull.
We don't have quotas
Yes, you do. I know this. Have family in the business.
in the business.
Yes, in your business, in your brotherhood. I know y'all. I've been to your academies. I've seen your dogs. I've trained your dogs.
The dubiousness of Jeremy got exposed, and his demeanor shifted entirely. Law enforcement just asserted their authority with resounding clarity.
Fucking stupid.
So I just triple checked for you, and I read it 3 times. You said this is 50 cc's?
50 cc.
It's a moped, correct?
Yes.
So per Florida state statute, it does need a registration, okay?
Okay. That I was not aware of because
No problem,
50
but do
cc's
you understand how
everywhere else?
It's just, listen, you were so confident that you started cursing at me, berating me on the side of the road.
Because
I'm not
I
here to give you a hard time. This would have been a simple, hey, get it registered, but because you decided to act the way you did, now that I had to triple check it, now you're changing your tune, right? I understand why.
Listen, it's a 50 cc scooter. I thought it was. I bought it from the guy. I'm riding it home. He said 50 cc. You triple checked.
Mr. G,
If you triple checked it, it says it's a 150
I'm trying to tell you
I
something
can
here.
register it.
Listen to me. You said you weren't informed, right? But when I stopped you initially, you told me you've been riding these your whole effing life. And you know that you don't need a registration for them, right? Now, I'm not going to sit here and try and tell you, look at me, I'm right and you're
Now,
wrong.
listen.
But I want you to understand
Let
something.
him finish.
I thought it-
You've
Mr.
talked
Gianfrido,
enough.
You've berated me. You've said enough at this point. I want to make something clear to you, okay? You told me this isn't my job. Well, it is my job. And just because it is my job, I want to inform you properly, okay? So now that you've been properly informed, my next question is this. You know you need a registration for this now, correct?
Yes.
And in the state of
No,
Florida,
no.
this is you're operating it on this roadway, correct?
Yes.
This is Dixie Highway. This is state road, okay? Just like my car, just like the car that just passed, you need a registration. You need to obey all traffic law on the roadways, which means speed, lights, etc., so on and the third, okay? This is not a bicycle. You understand?
Yes.
If it was a
It's not a
bicycle,
moped.
I would agree with you. But it's got a 50 cc motor on it and it's considered a moped. Are we on the same page now?
You're on the same page.
Okay, very
I
good.
can get it registered.
Now I'm going to continue. My only question is, seems like you've calmed down a little bit. Am I going to have to worry about your attitude for the rest of this?
No, sir.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Jeremy was slowly getting caught in his web. The discovery of the officers vexed him, and he seemed confused about it.
So here's some fun facts for you.
Yes, sir.
This was registered before.
It
Probably
was.
the last owner.
It was.
Okay?
Okay, I didn't know that.
I got you. It's not
But he carries a
registered.
tag around every once in a while, just in case.
I have a tag. I wasn't sure if I needed it, but when I bought it off the guy, he said it was 50 cc. So I'm just going off.
I just want to kind of pick your brain, right?
worries.
Not that I'm trying to,
No
not that I'm
worries.
trying to
Yes,
make you
hold
feel
on.
dumb or anything. I just want to ask you a question, right? If this didn't need to be registered like you initially told me, then why would the last owner register it?
I don't understand.
Right, so let's start right there,
I didn't
right?
know he had it registered.
No
He
problem.
just sold it to me. Said it's
Well,
50 cc. I realized. I thought I could
You're
just
going
scoot
back
off.
and forth on different things. So I'm
Because
just
I
going to
just
keep it
bought
real
it
with
from
you,
the
right?
guy.
Okay, well, listen to me. I'm going to keep it real with you, right? The last guy had it registered, right? I'm going back to what you told me up front. This doesn't have to register, you know, not for nothing, but when I stop you, right, I'm not here to give you a hard time. I'm here to do my job. Okay? So,
Understood.
if the last guy registered it, and it's registered as
I
a
had
motorcycle,
no idea he registered it.
you have a motorcycle endorsement,
I do.
too.
I do.
Good for you. So, you're doing something right. You got a motorcycle endorsement, but you're doing something wrong here. You have to register these.
That I understand.
Okay.
That I was unaware of. When I bought it from him, I wasn't aware he had it
Sure.
registered.
Sure.
It was dropped off at my doorstep.
You have a tag for this at all?
I have a tag. It's unregistered, but I can register the tag.
You probably might want to do that.
I can do that.
Okay? But I still have a job to do. So I
Yes,
just
sir.
wanted to make sure you were well informed of everything I was doing
No, I
while I was
understand.
doing it. Okay?
I understand.
So,
I'm just a little
you have any
frustrated.
questions
It's
at this
a long
point?
ride from Jupiter.
Yeah. Do you have any questions at this point?
Didn't think I'd get stopped on it, thinking it was a 50 cc.
You just
It's a
bought this, you
150
said?
I just bought this.
Do you have a
I have
bill
a
of sale?
title at the house.
Oh, well, if you just bought it, you would have that with you right now, no? So you bought it previously than today? Previous
Yes.
from today?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not like you're just driving it home from where you bought it from.
I'm driving home from work.
Ah, I see. Where do you work?
Dogs will
What is it? What do you do there?
train dogs,
Okay.
do whatever they need to do.
I got you. I'm going to ask you now. You cannot operate this on the road.
Okay.
Do you have somebody come pick this thing up?
I've done it.
Listen, it's not that I don't trust you. I have a job. Just went by us right here.
Not worried
This is
about it.
this is a very dangerous
No,
place.
it's not.
I got it,
I live
but
here.
I have a job to do too. Okay, so I got some stuff to do. You want to make some calls to get this thing towed or get it out of here before I'm done? That's
All right.
fine.
Y'all ridiculous. I gotta call AAA for a scooter. Go yourselves and find a real job.
21, 10, 50.
I gotta call AAA for a scooter.
Apparently, Jeremy's turbulent behavior was still on the loose. However, it didn't last long, since the cops handled the matter solidly.
The little one.
Oh, I'm gonna start pushing.
No, you're not free to
I got a
leave, sir.
sidewalk.
You're not free to leave, sir.
Why not?
Because he still has your driver's license, and you are on a traffic stop, so you're not free to leave yet, sir.
We're done yet. I got it.
Because we're not. No, sir, you don't dictate when we're done.
When he's finished, he'll give it back to you.
52-365.4.
What?
You're not gonna walk up on my partner.
Like I'm
When
gonna-
he's done, you're done.
Y'all pathetic. Y'all pathetic. Pathetic. I got nothing better to do with your time than bother someone else. Go stop some real crime, please. I don't have any and you're still in it. God.
Come here. Come here. You all right?
No, I'm pissed.
I get it.
My car blew up. I got
Okay.
a scooter to get to work.
Right.
And y'all still hassle me.
I'm not hassling you because guess what? And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm about to
I'm
explain
sorry,
something to you.
I'm frustrated. I'm just fucking
Listen,
everything, man.
I get it. Okay, but this is life, right? We can either
Yeah, and
deal
I'm
with the
tired
issues.
of it because I'm dealing with too much, man.
All right, hear me out. We can deal with the issues as best as we can, or we can lose our minds and deal with them in
I'm
even
not
worse
trying-
ways,
I'm not
right?
trying to-
And that's got nothing to do with me.
No,
And I'm going to explain to you
that's
what I
not
could have
you guys
done,
want.
but I'm going to explain to you what I did for you. Here's your driver's license back first, because I don't want to lose that. It's very important.
No worries.
So, driving
I'm ready.
unregistered motor vehicle in the state of Florida is a criminal offense.
Okay.
I could easily have just taken you straight to jail and we didn't have to deal with any of this.
Okay.
And towed this.
Okay.
Now, before I continue, do you have somebody on the way for this?
I do.
Okay, so I'm glad you do. Thank you, because otherwise I would have towed it. Okay.
Okay.
That would have cost you more money, and there's no really
And I'm
way out
already
of that.
driving it, so what more
Correct.
do I got? Come on, huh?
I get it. Listen, and it ain't about you being on a scooter again, because if this car passed me, no license plate on it, I didn't have the same
Oh, hell yeah.
conversation with
Oh, hell
them.
yeah.
All right, so don't feel
But
singled
if I
out
have
here.
my plate on there with no registration tag, it's more trouble, right?
Well, it's
Right.
kind of
You
a
get more
weird.
trouble.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna just say this, all
I'm
right?
just trying to do the right thing to get the home and going to work, man.
Mr. John, all right? Let me explain something to you.
I know.
I enforce the law. I didn't make the law.
I know.
Okay? The state legislature did. So if you have a problem with it,
Bring it up with them.
bring it up to them. Okay?
I know it's
no
you, but
offense.
you got
I'm not
some
trying to be rude,
offense
okay?
too.
Right. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be honest with you, okay?
I hear you.
So
I do hear you.
I want to explain to you what you have here. Now, before I explain this to you, I'm going to give you a disclaimer.
Okay.
Again, I'm using my discretion
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Okay? So, you understand what discretion is?
Yeah.
Cool. So, being that you understand what discretion is, here is a citation for operating the vehicle unregistered.
Okay.
It is a criminal citation, which
Okay.
means right at this very moment there is no fine attached to it.
Okay.
What you need to do, see right here? I'm going to put a little star next to it.
Yep.
This is the date, November 16, 2023 at 8:30 a.m.
Courthouse on
You
downtown.
need to go to the courthouse.
Yes,
the
sir.
address is right here. Okay?
Yep,
I'm going to
okay.
get a better pen because this one's not working.
No worries.
But do you understand that part?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you agree to show up there
I-
to explain all of
yes,
this?
sir.
Very good. So I'm going to hand this to you. I'm
No
going to get a better
problem. This
pen.
one's mine.
Yep. I'm going to get a better pen. I'm going to have you sign this one. Okay? Okay. Thank you, sir. Now, that all done and considered. Can I have a conversation with you about something else?
Yes, sir.
I have a job.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you've got one too, right?
Yes, sir.
You said you work at the, what was it again?
Dogs World Resort boarding.
If I came into the Dogs World Resort and I acted the way you were acting here, how would you feel when I stopped you?
I know.
So,
And
not that I'm trying to give you a lecture or nothing.
apologize to you.
I appreciate the apology.
Sorry, the frustration.
Sure.
You know, I'm not the best of the temper.
I got it, but just so we're clear, when I do these, I do this called a information, and there's a box on there that says your attitude.
Right.
It's not going to be good, just so we're clear.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I appreciate
no,
the apology,
I understand.
but you have to understand that everything, no matter how good or bad it is in life, it's all about your attitude, bud.
Yes.
So
I'll keep that locked up there.
that's all I can do. I
No
mean,
worries.
thanks for changing your tune, but don't take it personal. This is just my job.
Not a problem. Nothing personal.
How long until you rise? Or I mean, you're
I got about a half hour to wait. He's at Toyota and Stewart, picking up this truck, and then he's gonna come get me.
all right. Well, I'm just gonna
Would you
make this
mind
clear.
If I push down the sidewalk to try to get some distance to him,
Well,
if I don't stay in the road, just down the sidewalk for now.
Here's what I'm willing to do because we're kind of in a bad spot here.
That's what
I need to make sure this thing leaves here on a truck. Okay? I don't have a choice.
You want me to get it over there?
Put it across the street.
Okay.
I'll park over there. Stay calm, cool, and collected. Get this thing out of here, and everybody goes their happy way home. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Let's do it. All right.
Jeremy remains stubborn despite the revealing evidence and revelations, maintaining his disdain for law enforcement.
All good?
Nice and hey.
You gonna hang out until he gets here?
I'm gonna wait until the tow truck gets here and gets this thing out of
Nicer
here.
than me.
Well,
I know. I wanted to tell him.
Verbal judo.
Listen, you would have gone to jail with me. That would.
well, at the beginning, I was getting mother effed.
Oh yeah.
You know, I got called a whole bunch of crap.
While I'm standing there. I'm like, you wanted to be my friend when I arrived.
Well, yeah, because you thought I was gonna be this big bad guy when all I was trying to do is explain to him, hey, dude, it's a moped, it's a motorcycle, and you have to have it registered. So.
It's that attitude. Get off on the wrong attitude.
And I was nice.
And you go downhill from there.
I was nice. I tried to explain to him, and it was just, rah. So, all right, guys. Well, I'll be good. So, you guys want to hang out? Thank you, though.
I've been doing this my whole life, man.
What?
Fighting this just doing normal to get by. And I can't get by.
What's gotten you into this position? You think?
I'm just trying to work.
Right.
I'm just trying to go to work, pay my My car blew up.
Right.
I got the next best thing to get to work.
Right.
Just trying to do my job, man,
Right.
pay the bills.
Right.
I can't even buy white bread to make a peanut butter and jelly. Man.
Well, that's probably where your frustration comes from, right? With all this, is that you're having a hard time getting by.
You're off. Car blows up. You can't get wheels. You get wheels, and then you get stopped for going to work, man.
I get it.
To buy overpriced white bread for a fake peanut butter and jelly. Come on, man.
Let me tell you this, right? You're not the only person.
I
that's
know
dealt
I'm
with
not. I
life
hear this
like
my whole life.
And I don't know
I'm
if you
not.
heard the lady that was here. You know,
Just tired.
everybody has their way of doing this job. At the end of the day, I get it. I try and be understanding, okay?
I know you guys do. I just dealt with y'all my whole life too. I got family in there. I'm the black sheep, and I'm you guys, man. I built your cars for 6 years.
Where'd you
I
work
could take
at?
your Strobes R Us and MHQ in Middletown, Connecticut. I could take your whole car apart. I know where everything is.
Right.
I put the harness in it. I put your bumpers on. I put your lights in.
Right.
I put your cameras up.
Right.
6 years, man. You gotta do this to me.
Well, I mean, like I said, I could have made it a whole lot worse.
That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do.
You know what? Let me kind of put it to you this way, right? The state makes...
Stopping a crackhead and some kid getting drugs in school. Stop me. Stop me.
Specifically, I'm responsible for it all, but you know, I'm sure you have your opinions about it. Either way.
I'm a scooter, man. This girl's coming too, man. You're okay with this shit? Then why the f aren't we standing up shooting back like we did to the goddamn British?
Well, I mean, truth being
Because
told.
America's weak and we're lazy and we don't do shit and we accept it.
Well,
Let me know when we go to the front line.
I'm having a hard time hearing you when you're pacing back and forth.
Let me know when we go to the front line.
Who knows when that's going to be?
Never, because y'all don't sit the f down and do nothing about it. I'm ready. Let me know when you do.
In line with his mother's request for cooperation, the police were remarkably patient with Jeremy. Yet, his combative behavior didn't stop.
My mother wants to talk to you, if that's okay.
How do you put this thing on speaker, buddy?
Oh, my bad.
It's all right.
There you go.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, well,
10-4, 1098, 88.
a little bit worried. I don't
He said he had AAA on the way. Are they not coming now?
AAA won't do it.
Oh,
I
they
was
won't
calling
do
a
it?
friend to see if
All
he had
right.
a truck.
Well, my options are limited. I mean, realistically, I should be towing this thing. You know, I'm giving him the chance, and you guys a chance to maybe get it picked up. Outside of that, my options are kind of limited. I mean, if I leave and he continues to drive this thing, I'm putting him
I
at
will
risk.
push it down the sidewalk, bro.
You know, he chooses to push it still.
I will push it
Easy,
down
bro.
the sidewalk. I've done it from Walmart.
Can you follow him home? We are in such a jam. I don't know if he told you. His car owner just recently
Welcome
flew.
to my life.
We're in a financial jam really bad.
Right.
And we have nobody here with a truck.
Right.
And we were just bought it, and we were going to get it registered. He has a plate that just needs to be renewed.
Right.
And we can do all that.
Well, here's what I'm willing to do. I can't follow him home, and I'll even let it stay here where it's at until you guys can get this situated later. But at this point in time,
What, so someone can walk by, stick it in a truck and steal it?
Well,
I'd rather push it down the fucking sidewalk like a normal person.
all right, this is your son, right, Mr.
Yes.
So I just want to make it clear. I've been trying to work with your son, but his attitude is all over the place. I know he's upset, but there's not a whole lot I can do here. So at this point, like I said, my hands are tied. So you guys have no other way to get this thing out of here?
No, I know nobody with a truck. Nobody, sir.
Anyway, are you coming here yourself?
I have a car.
Right. Well, he's going to need to get out of here at some point. So I mean,
I'll sit here all day.
well,
I'm off till tomorrow. I'll be here 48 hours.
He takes medicine, officer. He has a mental illness.
all right.
He's on
Well,
3 different.
I'm not judging him, and I understand.
I'm just letting you know so
Hey,
you know where this is coming from.
right.
He's on 3 different medications, and his life isn't going great right now with the car blowing up, and he's trying to do things right, and everything is just
So let's have a group conversation. Come here.
okay.
All right. So what was your first name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. All right. I'm gonna call you Jeremy. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
Mom's listening to this. Okay.
Right.
I gotta be clear with you. I don't know what you've done before. I know you said in the past people let you push it home, all that other crap. But listen, I have a job to do, and I'm just doing it the right way. So you want to take this personally against me? Be my guest, okay? But you've been afforded the opportunity to have it picked up. Again, you say you want to push it home. It's just not the place for it. And realistically, on the sidewalk is not the place to do that either. I hope you understand that, okay? It's not my place to tell you otherwise. But truth being told, the sidewalk is for pedestrians, right?
Am I a
Yes.
pedestrian?
Yes.
It's the motor on.
Sir, listen to
Yes. Jeremy, listen
me. If
to
you
the
want to
officer.
argue with me,
and
that's
keep your
fine.
mouth shut.
The end result will be simply this. The moped leaves here and you go home, okay? If you want to continue to argue the fact that criminal court citation I'm giving you the opportunity to go to on your own time and 4 weeks from now, we don't have to do that. I could easily take that back, okay?
So shut your mouth and let the officer help.
Which do you choose here? Because I'm running out of options real quick. All right. So that being said and considered, I want to ask you a quick question. Were you afforded the opportunity to have this thing picked up? We made every attempt we could, right? We have no other options here, okay? I'm going to do my job the right way. And I'm not going to have it, okay? So don't take that the wrong way. But that being said and considered, it's going to be towed.
No, it's not. I'll sit here all day until I
Don't
get it
stop
picked
it.
up.
Stop it.
Jeremy?
If it's
Listen.
towed, where does it go?
Jeremy, listen. Listen to me, Jeremy. I want to make this really clear to you, okay? If you drive this thing away, I will have to take you to jail. Do you understand that?
Jeremy, if you don't listen, I'm gonna come there.
No one
and
said
I'm
no
gonna
one's
help
driving.
Bring you there. You need
Jeremy.
to shut your mouth right now and let me work with the officer.
Well, he's walking away with it, and I have his phone. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with his phone. No, Jeremy, come here. Jeremy, come here.
Tell him I'm coming. Where are you guys?
Osprey and Dixie, but he's walking away from me pretty quickly. Jeremy, come here.
Tell him he needs to listen
Jeremy, your mother wants to talk to you.
right now.
Yeah, he's walking away pretty quickly. All right, I think I'm gonna have to change my decision. So, let me let you go.
In a twist of fate, Jeremy faced the reactions he seemed to invite. Yet, his obliviousness was roaming like a chemical element.
Jeremy. Jeremy, listen. Here. Jeremy, hold on a second.
Listen,
Jeremy. Come on.
listen to the officer.
Listen to me. You're really pushing this, and I
You
should not be
are.
letting you go this far. Calm
He
down.
doesn't even
Jeremy.
have to do what he's doing,
Put the
Jeremy.
kickstand down.
Put it down and listen to the officer right now.
Let's just understand something here. It is what it is. Okay?
We will work it out. Listen to the officer. You have
Did you
never
just
been
spit on
in
me?
trouble.
Spit that way.
I have saliva on my arm. I'm really out of options here, Jeremy. I'm sorry.
Did he just spit at you?
Sure. Copy 14, 794. That's enough. That's enough.
11 on 15, 94 cross 14. Cross Ray 15. All units 1033 traffic are moved out 14, calling for 94.
Jeremy, that's enough. Quit resisting, buddy. Alpha 14, I have one detained.
One subject detained at 855.
You can cuff me. You can cuff me this. Complete traffic.
That's why units 1033 traffic at 855.
What up, dog? Get up. Right.
Okay.
Put me down. Up in the back. What up, dog? Hope you're proud of yourself.
You're a real piece of shit. You know that? Don't step on my foot. You're not foot down. Look at me.
You're gonna get charged now with battery on LEO twice, 2 times. You spit on me and now you stepped on my foot.
No, I didn't.
Enough, Jeremy. Stand right here. Stand right. Get out. You might have defecated in there, so.
Really?
You might need to
doesn't
get
smell
cleaned.
great
Your
right
car-
now.
You might need to get cleaned anyways.
Oh, great.
Take the car. He number 2'd himself?
That's what it smells like. If you want to open up this door right here and take a whiff.
No, not that I can. I'll just ask him. Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
Did you happen to use the facilities on yourself by any chance?
Hell no.
Because we're not sure if somebody stepped in dog doo-doo or not.
I'm sure we fell in it.
All right, so hey, check this out real quick. I want to ask you a few questions before we get going.
Yes,
Are you injured at all?
Nope.
Okay. Can you stand up?
Yep.
Can I have you stand right here, okay?
Yep.
There's 4 of us here.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Let's just kind of hang out here, all right? I'm going to
Yep.
take a quick photo of you. No funny business, all right? Just stay right where you're at. Turn around. Come on, baby. Your hands open, relax, calm. I'm going to readjust the handcuffs too. Come on, man. Stop with the nonsense, all right? No. Have a seat.
Make yourself proud.
You need a spit mask, sir?
Maybe. Really get a muzzle so I don't bite you. All of you can die. Choke on your woman's and die. You're worthless. Find a better job.
Jeremy was arrested for resisting arrest without violence and battery on an officer. With the 20-year-olds, it's always their way or the highway. Witness as this man manifests the spirit of Tyler Durden, igniting terror in a way that will leave you breathless.
I'm gonna wait till he gets his cuffs on.
Uh-huh. 24, can you grab your hobble, please?
Just get him on his side for now. Stay secure.
On the 16th of January 2023, Florida police officers received an emergency call about a male vandalizing veterinary property. Upon arrival, the officers wasted no time and sprang into action to seize control of the situation.
Stay on the ground. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Give me your other hand. You have any weapons on you? Don't move. Don't move. No, you're fine. Wyatt.
Don't fight!
Get us one more, please. You good?
Holly, grab a hobble. Holly,
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till he gets his cuffs on.
grab a hobble.
Uh-huh.
24, can you grab your hobble, please?
Just get him on his side for now. Stay secure.
The officers then started to collect statements from the witnesses to gain more insights.
This is shredded.
He literally came in.
Yeah, let her talk.
She's,
She was there.
yeah, she was like, "Can I help you with something?" We just grabbed the computer, ripped it up, and threw it down on the ground.
It was there. It was right here. Threw it over there. Went outside, started punching that door, and then they were locking the door, kicking that lady's car out there.
Okay. We have a video camera of it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, the manager's pulling it up now.
Okay.
You want to call me? I can bring you to the,
Yeah, absolutely.
what's it called?
Can I get a piece of printer paper, please?
Yeah.
Was he invited in?
No, he didn't have an animal with him or anything. He just came. Our doors were unlocked. We're still open. He was trying to steal it. Oh, maybe not.
Drugs are on when used appropriately.
Wait, hold on.
Good thinking.
You reacted so quick.
You did. Look,
Good thinking.
sorry you had to, but you did.
Did he do anything other than sit here?
After he kicked the door a couple of times, all he did was just sort of lay there.
And
And then
then-
we called the cops. And then he stood up, and that's when he started kicking a client's car. Well, he was outside. And then we opened the door, and we told him kicking, and then he started walking away. And we're like, "No, you can't go nowhere now. The cops are coming." And that's when me and the other guy, Brad, just kind of took him down. And
You took him down?
Brad did, yeah. The big guy.
How did he get out?
Huh?
So how did he get away?
What do you mean?
You like took him down?
Once he started walking away, Brad's like, "You can't go anywhere," and he grabbed him, and then he started trying to egg Brad on, like.
He comes in, and I asked him, how can I help him? He didn't say anything. He just walked up, grabbed the computer, and just chucked it. He walked outside, started punching that door over there, and that's when they ran out to go lock it.
Thank you guys for being so fast.
Yeah, that wasn't quick as far. I don't know where the hell you were, but you're right down the road.
Okay.
Well, good job today.
Yeah, and then,
He didn't say
they ran
anything?
out. No, he didn't say 2 words.
We walked after him.
But Amber.
Like who was in the
seen it.
reception? The reception desk?
Me.
Just you. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
they
got-
heard the commotion.
so
That's when
the
they came out
axon-
and locked the door.
Right. Yeah, I saw you guys do that. How
Did
much
you
was the
want to call
computer?
I have no idea how much our
Did you
computers
just
are. We have
put like
no,
a price on it?
we have no idea. We don't buy them.
We'll say $800.
Great,
It's a
thanks.
corporation, yeah, we don't.
It's a corporation. We don't know how any. We don't.
And that's the only thing damaged, right?
Yeah.
Aside from him kicking the
Oh,
car.
Well, yeah. Did she look at the car and tell us if there's
I think
damage
she
on
went
it?
out there to do that.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, she didn't leave.
Okay. So he said nothing. He just grabbed the computer. I saw the video, right? But you're saying he threw it. And then he walked outside, punched the door 3 times.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I saw the, I don't know who he is, but what I saw him going in because I was coming to ask about my cat where he's at. That's when I saw him walking into the store and go straight and grab the computer and walk and turn around. That girl said, hey, what? Smashed it across the floor, and then he just went out the door, and then he wanted to come in and start kicking the door, and that's when I wanted to, maybe I said he probably has a gun or something. I run to hide, and that's when I saw the girl trying to lock the doors, and that's when I got out and helped her to close the doors because you never know. So and then when I was hoping to close the doors, that's when I heard somebody else saying like he's kicking my car.
Okay.
And then I just saw him walking. Because I wanted to come and see my car because I just bought this car, and I saw him walking there, but he's acting weird. And then the two guys follow him, and then one of the guys, starts not fighting, just wanted to grab him, put him down.
Even in such chaos, the officers weren't hesitant to take drastic action, resulting in the male facing the consequences of his outrageous act.
Oh, I do. Yo, boy, try to calm down, man.
Are you calming down at all? Or?
Spurts.
What is he on?
I was with him at Takara, and he was just screaming random stuff like into the ceiling.
Same dude?
This is the same dude, and then he walked out, but he wouldn't talk to me. And right before he walked out, he literally looked at the ceiling, said something, and walked out.
Hey, what are you on, bud? You have his ID? Did you have an ID on him? So I couldn't get his hands. So I just took his back.
So first, I was with him at Takara. He was sitting at the bar, at the sushi bar, and he was just
alcohol swamp.
He was just yelling random things. Like I couldn't make out what he was saying. Then he just walked up and left. He walked down this way. I went this way, and then he just disappeared.
Hey, you got a deputy and you got Fry driving you guys. Are you guys with the deputy? Yeah. Yeah.
The male was charged with criminal mischief damage, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest without violence. Get ready for a wild roller coaster ride with this woman, who's about to show us why appearances can be deceiving.
No! Stop! 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 Please! Please! I'm not kidding! Like, just talk to my parents!
On the 13th of December 2022, an officer noticed the unusual movement of a vehicle involving a woman named Emalea. While taking statements, the officers could smell a strong odor, further compelling them to delve deeper into the matter.
Hello. How are you? You okay? What's going on?
Boys and all their drugs.
All right. You know why I'm stopping you today? No. You ran a red light over there at Holland. Were you aware of that? No?
I apologize. I'm frustrated by a lot of douchebags.
Okay. You have your driver's license on you?
Yes.
You been drinking tonight?
I had a couple shots, but I found dry.
Okay. You had a couple shots where?
It's just douchebag guy.
Okay. Where at?
Over on Prince Avenue. I don't know. I'm not used to being pulled over.
I can't understand what you're saying. You're not used to being pulled over what?
Would you like my driver's and...
Yeah, I need your insurance if you have it. How much have you had to drink?
Maybe 3 shots?
3 shots? How long ago?
3 hours.
Okay.
3 hours? That's all you've had is 3 shots 3 hours ago? Where are you headed?
I was going home.
As the uncertainty crawled up, the officers had no other option but to proceed with decisive and strict measures.
You mind coming out and talking to me? Alright, I'll just have you stand right here for me. Alright, just basically kind of go through tonight. You had something to drink tonight? Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being stone cold sober, 10 being the most impaired you've been, where would you put yourself?
3.
3? Okay. Alright, do you have any medical issues?
No.
Are you good general health? You can walk, do, talk, do everything?
Generally, yeah, I'm not doing now.
Okay. Any head injuries lately? Okay. Do you wear contacts, glasses, anything? What do you wear? Contacts, hard, soft? Do you wear hard or soft?
Soft, because they're better.
Okay, soft. Okay. I'm just gonna run some SFSTs, some standardized field sobriety tests, just make sure you're okay to drive, okay? What I need you to do is just stand together with your feet together, hands down your side, head completely still. Do not move from this position until I tell you to. Do you understand? Okay. Can you see my finger okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna check your eyes. Okay. Alright, so this next test I'm gonna have you do, we're gonna do the walk and turn, okay? If you wanna stand right there for me. You wanna stand right here for me?
There's been like a million tests.
Okay, I gotta do my correct test, okay?
There's only 3.
There's only 3. You've done 1, I got 2 more to go, okay?
Okay, hi.
Do you mind standing right there for me?
On the line?
Yep. No, face this way. Yep. Okay. Just face there, put your feet together, hands down your side. Do not move from this position until I tell you to. Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay. When I tell you to, you're going to take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line. You're going to turn your prescribed manner and take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps back down the line. Actually, can you put your left foot on the line and then put your right foot in front, touching heel-to-toe?
I don't know what point is.
Can you put your left foot on the line?
Are you telling me to? You said not to do anything.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you to put your left foot on the line. This imaginary line. Put your left foot on the line, okay? And put your right foot in front, touching heel to toe.
Just when the matter seemed to be resolved, Emily's unexpected behavior caught the officers off guard.
You go ahead and do that for me. Ma'am, I need you to come over here. Go back in the car.
No, I'm not.
Alright, you're not free to leave.
You're not free to leave. You're not going back in the car.
Are you going to do the test or not?
I don't have to do any tests.
No, you don't have to, but we're asking you if you do them.
Exactly, so I'm not going
So you're
to
not doing them?
No.
Okay. Go ahead. Put your hands behind your back.
No!
Stop. I need you to
Stop.
put your hands
Put your hands behind your back.
Stop.
Put your hands behind your back.
Stop.
Just relax.
Don't stop gripping your sweatshirt.
Relax.
Stop.
Relax.
Stop.
Relax.
Don't grip my finger like that. Stop.
Relax.
Stop. One resisting.
He's fine. He's fine. We're fine. Dispatch, we're all set.
Stop. Stop.
Stop resisting, you're gonna catch another charge.
Stop.
Stop. Stop.
Stop.
Stop.
You got your sweatshirt.
No, I can't do this.
Stop. Stop.
Why?
Stop. Hey, Emily.
No.
Stop. Stop.
They probably get 2 pairs of cuffs over and give them a barrel.
No.
Stop. I don't want to hurt your wrist. Stop.
I don't want you to hurt me.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
Let go.
Then
Let go.
No.
Let go.
No. Stop. Please. I'm not kidding. Like, just touch my parents.
You're a little bit tired.
I know. Just call.
Ready? Double lock.
No.
All right, we're gonna flip you over to your side, and you're gonna stand up.
No.
Swing your knee up this way.
No, call my parents.
Now get up. Ready?
No.
1, 2, 3.
No, I'm scared.
You need to take a deep breath. You're working yourself up. Emily, take a breath. Take a deep breath.
Put down first.
Sit right here. Sit right here.
I want you to be let me have my phone. I can't come down. Please.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
I need help. Please.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Listen, in through your nose. Deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth.
It's all my fault.
Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Take a couple more breaths for me. In through your nose. Do it. Do it for me. I won't call your mom until you take a breath. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Okay. All right.
Get back to our station and we'll let you make a phone call, okay?
I don't want to go to the station. Just get my phone, please.
We'll get your phone.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Okay. All right.
Just
We'll be right back with you. Okay?
No, just give me my parents, please.
Put your foot down.
I can't.
Put your foot down.
I can't. I don't believe you.
Put your foot down.
High anxiety.
Okay, yeah, I have about 14 years of experience, and I've been through a CIT, and I'm a hostage negotiator. You'll think I've been through some training for that stuff?
Okay, so why did
So
you?
I'm an idiot?
I never said you were an idiot.
Yeah, you did.
I'm saying you called me as an trying to fix my anxiety attack.
I never called you. I tried to coach you through some breathing exercises, and you didn't want to cooperate with that.
You come at an aggressive police officer manner.
Alright, I'm gonna close it.
Despite the officer's utmost cooperation, the harsh truth strikes, as Emalea has to take full responsibility for her actions.
Normally that's a deal breaker for me to go to jail.
I gotcha.
So if you don't feel, she's intoxicated.
Yeah. But we were already on our way to pick her up.
Oh, okay.
And then she started crying. She said, "Forget it, Mom." Because she didn't expect Mom. I was coming down to bring her car home for her, and I guess she got pissed about that. I don't know.
No, yeah, she blew a red light over here at Holland and Dussel and like crossed 3 lanes of traffic, and I followed her down here, and a lot of people get confused with that traffic light sometimes, so I get benefit of the doubt, but she started driving, I had to stop her, and she didn't finish our test, and then she started fighting with us, so.
Just FYI, this is totally uncharacteristic for her.
Okay.
She used to be a teacher, and
I believe it. She seemed fine, so.
Since COVID, everything seems to be just wrong for her.
I get it. You know, this pandemic has affected people in a lot of different ways, and we see it every day, so. I don't have a problem with you taking her car. I'm having a little bit of predicament with releasing her to you, because normally that can be an option for OVIs, okay? It doesn't look like she has any priors or anything like that. So, I mean, if you guys feel comfortable taking her home.
If you want to see that adult, he's huge.
You're driving like a police-looking car here.
It is.
Okay.
I mean, if you the thing is, we got the 2 dogs in there, and you're welcome to look, see, and that's. Now they'll just,
Uh-oh, killer dogs.
We thought that would make her happy because that's her dog, and
Okay. I saw the picture on her phone.
Yeah. She's not a problem.
Okay.
Amelia, can you sit back?
That's not even my name.
Amelia, come on. You can step out here. When you see step out, we're going to get the handcuffs off from the inside.
Emalea was charged with DUI, resisting arrest, and disobedience to traffic control. A young boy learns that playing with fire in the illicit world leaves behind ashes of regret and consequences that mirror Breaking Bad's Jesse Pinkman's problematic path.
You should have thought about that before you went out the house tonight and decided to pull off when an officer told you to
Turn and face your mom. She's got some stuff to say to you, and she's completely warranted. You want to give him the riot act right now?
I got on the phone with him. He was talking to his girlfriend in there. She said he was scared and he pulled off. I didn't understand what was going on, so I just came. He told me to come outside. I'm like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with him.
On the 17th of January 2023, an officer from the Marshall Police Department stopped a vehicle for having a cracked taillight. The officer expressed unease with the young man, who staunchly denied the accusation. Nonetheless, he remained unconvinced.
Hello.
Good evening, man. What happened to your brake light? Or your light back there that's broken?
I hit it backing into the house.
Like today?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't have any white light shining backwards. So when you went by me and I saw your red lights and then there was the white on the side, that's illegal. So you gotta at least get some tape and cover that up.
All right, I just live down the street. I'm sorry.
You have any of that red tape at home?
No, I probably do. I have to look and ask my mom.
Okay. You have to go to like Ace Hardware or to like Walmart and just there's like specific like semi-transparent tape that you use to cover it up, and at least do that until you can get a new brake or a new light cover. All right.
All right.
But this is one of those things, you can't have any white light going back like that. Okay.
All right.
All right. You got your license and your insurance?
Yes. I'm not covered on the insurance, but I have registration. This is my mom's car.
Does she have insurance on the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then let me see that one. This address current for you?
I don't think I have hers, but here's registration and everything. I don't have her insurance probably, but here's my registration.
Well, that's the insurance.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, policy number. You said this is her car? Do you normally drive it?
Yeah, sometimes I do to get to where I have to go and things.
All right. So I'll give that back to you.
All
right. So when did you take your seatbelt off, or were you driving without it?
No, I just took it off.
Okay. So when you get stopped, leave your seatbelt on. That way we don't even have to ask. We see you with it on, and then it's a non-issue. Okay.
Yeah, I just took it over.
All right. So the other question I have is, where's the weed from your car?
The where?
Yeah. Where's your weed? Because I can smell it. Okay. So where is it?
I don't have none.
You don't have any in here?
No.
Okay. Based off of just having the odor of raw marijuana coming out of the car, I'm gonna search it. So your two options are, you tell me where it's at, and then we go out and we figure out how to do this civilly, or you don't, you make me search the entire car, and then we go through the entire legal process. Either way, I'm gonna end up searching the car, but I'd rather just have you tell me about it, and then we can figure out a way to do this where you don't get in trouble. So how do you want to go with this?
I don't have weed.
You don't got nothing? So why am I getting the odor, man?
I can't.
Have you had it in here before?
Yes, I have.
Recently?
No, not recently.
You got a bunch of shake like all over the floor or anything like that? Or why am I getting this odor, dude?
I promise you, I don't have nothing up here.
No?
In the ashtray, no nothing.
Okay.
I mean, it's my mom's car. She smokes too, so I mean, I just ran into the store.
All right. I mean, it doesn't smell like it's burnt, okay? Yeah. It smells raw. So that's like just in the bag. So that's why I'm asking about it, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sit tight. I'm gonna make sure you're valid. I wasn't gonna write you a citation for this, okay?
All right.
So I'm just gonna make sure you're valid. I'm gonna come back up here. I'll get you out of the car. I'm gonna pat you down, and then I'm gonna search the vehicle, all right? And then if I don't find anything, I'll say, hey man, sorry for wasting your time, but just because I can smell it, this is what's got to happen, all right?
All right.
And I'm gonna keep everything completely honest with you. I'm not gonna try and jam you up or anything, okay?
All right.
All right. I'll be right back, bud.
All right.
$7325. He's taking off on me northbound on Hubble.
Suddenly, the male did a bombshell act that amazed the officer. Unbeknownst to him, his foolish action only escalated the trouble.
I'm southbound on Llewellyn. Stopping at his address. Put your hands out the window! Put your hands out the window now! Put your hands out! Step away from the vehicle! Turn and face the garage door! Keep your hands up! Lift your shirt up as high as you can. Now turn in a circle slowly. Turn and face the garage and walk back to me. Walk backwards towards me. Keep your hands up. Keep coming back. Keep moving. Keep moving. Ma'am, please stay right over there. Stop. Get down on your knees. Lower yourself down onto your face. Arms straight out. Look to the right. Do not move. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Why would you take off?
I'm scared.
Why would you take off, man?
I'm scared. I'm right here.
Bring that other arm back to me. You're in so much more trouble now. I was trying to be civil with you, brother. I was trying to be civil with you.
Oh, I'm scared, bro.
You have anything in your pockets right now that's going to poke or stick me?
No, sir.
All right, I'm going to do a quick pat down. Roll over onto your side here, okay? No.
The light, Mom. The white light on the back.
25, 1095 with one. All right, we're gonna roll over the other side, okay?
Bro, Mom, you don't understand, bro. I was scared, bro.
Roll over.
You don't understand, bro.
All right, what we're gonna do, you're gonna roll back to the side.
Okay.
All right, bring both knees up to your chest. All right, I'm gonna help lift you up, okay? All right, now push back into me and stand up. So where was the weed, brother? Where was it?
I don't have weed.
Now I'm really thinking that you got it in there because you took off.
That's not my car, bro.
I know, it's your mom's car, but you're driving it.
Yeah.
And I told you what I smelled, and instead of waiting for me to come back like I told you I was going to, you took off.
You probably could have just got a ticket. You silly.
I was being honest with you. I was trying to treat you like a man. Man, are you his mother?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come talk to you in a minute and I'll explain everything to you, okay?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I walked off. I'm not.
So now I gotta go to jail, bro.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get to figure out how this is all gonna go, okay?
Oh my God, bro. I got my baby in the house, bro.
Well, you should have thought about that before you went out the house tonight and decided to pull off when the officer told you.
Turn and face your mom. She's got some stuff to say to you, and she's completely warranted. You want to give him the riot act right now?
I don't see what you out here doing. I got on the phone with him. He was talking to his girlfriend in there. She said he was scared and he pulled off. I didn't understand what was going on, so I just came. He told me to come outside. I'm like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with him.
I'm scared.
All right, come on back.
It's not a ticket I can pay or something?
Oh, we're beyond tickets right now.
Oh my God, bro.
The mother didn't block the deputy's duties and appeared cooperative. However, the subsequent revelations left the police confused.
On the phone, it took off.
Yep.
Wow.
So now we're still gonna search the car. He's gonna get some charges for running from like having a chase.
I know, yeah. I don't know what to say, man. I'm doing the best I can. I feel bad because I've been letting them use the car, and I didn't even think about that being.
I feel bad for having this come to your front door.
Yep. Yeah, I've been telling him that I drive it till we got certain things fixed on it, but people don't listen. So next time you'll probably.
Hang on a second.
Yep. Need a warning.
7325. I'm 10-2. I'm starting the search of the vehicle.
Can't talk to you. I can't talk to you, Cam. You're gonna have to call me because I can't hear you. So
7325. I don't need the air. Do you want to talk to him?
Sure, I'll see what he says.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, just stay a little bit away from the vehicle.
Yeah.
The camera does face that. I don't want you to get jammed up if he tries to hand something to you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no. I ain't got time for it. Can I talk to her?
Yeah, give me 1 second, bud.
I'm going to jail.
All right, so I can't roll that window down. No.
Yeah, I can only stay right here, Cam. Can you hear me?
Yep. Oh, yeah. How old is he? How old is he?
He's 18. Making no wrong decision.
Oh, no. Nope, it is not. All right. Would you mind going back in the house?
Okay.
I'll let you see.
Okay.
But then I'll come talk to you because, again, you're the mom. I want you to know everything that's going on with your son, okay?
What's happening, sir?
Well, I found all your weed.
The deputy fulfilled the required task and moved on to the next proceedings.
Breaking it up into smaller packages, and he's selling it.
I would hope not.
So he's gonna have some court to do, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping that being 18.
Well, he's on probation.
I'm hoping that being 18,
yeah,
he has enough time and enough sense to turn his life around, and this is not the part of my job I like.
Yeah.
But we'll get
Even
through it.
with them having a whole, they haven't made it really. That's just too much for it to be for medicinal. I mean,
For personal,
yeah.
Based on my experience and my training, yeah. And then with everything that I'm seeing in there,
It's like I think it's like they passed something. I don't know. I think that's in Madison. If it's like less than like a few ounces, They usually just write a ticket, but.
Yeah, but this isn't Madison though.
Oh, I know. Cold chow. Yeah.
But like I said, I'll come in there and talk to you about the next steps once I'm done here, okay?
Just bring them down or not.
What's this dude's issue?
Oh, had a nice little broken tail light right there. You smell the raw weed. And then as I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm gonna search your car. Told him, hey, here's what's gonna happen. And he's like, oh, okay. And I go back, call it out, and then I see him put it in drive, and I'm like, and we're off. So then underneath the seat, it's got more bags. And more bags, and there's your scale. So there's your intent. Oh yeah.
He's got a pile of it in the football.
Yep. So that's
No gun in here though, huh?
not that I found.
Right.
I was also, but I mean, he's 18. Might be new. Yeah, Mom was actually standing out here. He called her. Come on outside.
Yeah, I saw her standing.
She's actually been cool, and she was yelling at him more than I was. I was like, I'm like, you want me to open the window up so you can keep going? I don't mind. No, I'm the new guy. I'm Joe.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Usually on the left side.
I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to talk to you about here once I'm done, bud.
Can't believe there's no 32.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. Was that your phone or his? Mine. All right, I'm gonna hold on to that phone for a little bit. I gotta make sure that we don't need it for anything, and then if we don't, I'll bring it right back here to you, okay? Yeah, it's the
And I
weed.
don't even know if it's his, honestly. So that's the sad
He's in
part.
possession of it, and that's the
No,
problem.
I'm just saying I don't know if it's.
You know you would have gotten there from.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was alarmed, like just to even see that amount. I thought it may be a joint or something. You know, like something you're personally
and that's what I was thinking.
using.
Just
So-
it wasn't an overwhelming smell, but it was there, so I figured there's gonna be like a little bag or something.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely wrong on that. So I'm gonna take him back to our station. I'm gonna have some questions for him. I gotta call my lieutenant and give them a heads up, see what they want to do with it, and then let me get your information,
All right.
and then I will give you a call and let you know what's going on.
Because that's a different number on that.
All right. Thank you again. I'm sorry for bringing this to your door, but I'll definitely keep you updated as far as what's going on.
All right.
The male found himself in a problematic situation and was divulging essential details to the officer.
Obviously, everything's got to be on camera, right? So I'm just gonna leave that there. It is running. You can see. You can't really tell very well. There's a little red light on it. Okay, so that's already on.
Did she say I have to go to jail?
Probation says you got to go to jail.
What? Did my agent answer?
No, they don't. So the after hours is the one that answers the phone. Your agent doesn't. They work like 9 to 5, so they'll get a report from after hours, and then they'll come and talk to you at the jail. Believe it or not, I actually put in good words for you with after hours. Since you were actually decent, I told them that. I made sure that they knew that you were compliant. You didn't try and fight. You didn't try and argue. You got scared. Like, I'm not trying to jam you up, dude.
So can I know my charges?
Yes. How old are you?
18.
And this address is current?
Mm-hmm.
You married?
No.
What's a good phone number for you?
My mom's number.
Are you currently employed?
Mm-mm.
What was the last grade that you completed in school?
12th grade.
You graduated?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were still in school or if you were done with it now.
I graduated.
Last year?
Mm-hmm.
From Marshall?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so do you know what the Miranda rights are?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to read these to you, and I'm going to initial after everything that I say to you, all right? Once I get done, I'm going to ask you if you want to talk to me. At that point, you can say yes or no, all right? So this is your statement of Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and to have the lawyer with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and to not answer any questions, to make any statements. This is the waiver. The above rights have been read to me. I understand each of those rights, and having these rights in mind, I waive them and willingly make a statement. I have received a copy of this form. So the question is, do you want to answer my questions without having a lawyer present?
I'll answer them.
You're going to answer them? Okay.
Yeah.
What I need you to do is sign right there, where it says signature of the receipt. Alright, so once we're done, I'm going to put the time completed on there because it started right here.
I can stop talking at any moment too, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, that is your right.
Mm-hmm.
So I put the starting time there. Once we're done, I'll put the ending time, and then I will give you a copy of this, okay? It's going to be this yellow copy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So again, stopped you because of that broken light, okay? Told you everything I was going to do. Told you I was going to, hey, I'm just going to get you out of the car. I'm going to search it. Here's why I'm going to search it. You said you got nervous. What did you have to get nervous about? Like what part of our interaction made you nervous?
I've just never been pulled over before.
You've never been pulled over? I'm going to write a lot of this down, okay? So just keep that in mind. And you weren't sure what was going to happen? That's why I told you. That's why I told you that I was going to tell you every single step along the way. I wanted you to be comfortable. I wanted to have some kind of trust with you so that you knew I'm not just a dude that's trying to get you in trouble. All right? I don't like being kept in the dark. I don't like keeping people in the dark. That's what I was trying to do for you. Okay, so I go back to my car. And then you decide to drive away?
Yeah, I called my mom and I was so scared I panicked.
What did your mom say to you?
She told me I should never been outside.
The young male continues to provide eye-raising matters to the cops.
I called her after I was left a little bit.
Did she tell you to stop? To stop driving?
She told me I should stop, but I was scared and I said I'm already in the process.
Okay. And then, did you hear me yelling on the loudspeaker to pull the vehicle over?
No, sir.
You didn't hear that at all? Did you hear my siren?
Yes, sir.
Were you nervous that I was going to find all the weed in the backseat? Was that part of why you got nervous?
I mean, yeah.
Were you worried that you were going to get in trouble for that? And was that part of it? I'm not saying that it wasn't from you never being pulled over and not knowing what's going to go on. Was it also knowing what you had in the vehicle that you were probably going to get in trouble for that?
A little bit of that, too.
Okay. All right, so call your mom. She says stop. You're already like, I'm already coming home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At least you didn't keep running. I appreciate that. Okay. So you get to your house. You came out of the car. You did everything that I said. That is the perfect way to react. given the circumstances that we found ourselves in, okay? I appreciate that, and thank you for listening. You didn't argue, you didn't do anything, you just followed my commands, so thank you for doing that. And that will be in my report as well, that at no point did you try and argue or fight me, okay? Why didn't you just tell me that you had the weed in the car when I asked you at the window?
Because I know you would probably take me to jail.
But you knew I was going to search it and find it anyway. I'm just trying to figure out why. I'm just trying to get all the details, okay? You knew I was going to find it. There was no way you were going to be able to hide all that. I don't understand that part, and that's okay. That's why I ask all the questions, right? That's why I have all these things. That's the way my brain works. Okay, at any point did you have a firearm in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Okay. Where's your wallet?
I don't have one.
You don't have one? All right. Did you have any cash with you tonight?
No, sir.
When you left your house today, did you have cash?
Yes, $20 for my gas.
You had 20 for gas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long have you had all those little bags of they look, for lack of a better term, the over-the-counter marijuana? The little bubble gum packs that I found in the glove compartment, underneath the seats, in the back seat. How long have you had those?
I just got them.
When did you get them? Today, yesterday, 3 days ago, an hour before I stopped you. How long ago?
3 days ago.
3 days. How long have you had the raw marijuana?
What's raw marijuana?
The actual weed in the baggies in the back.
3 days.
All right.
It was a bad time for the young man as he received a bunch of unwelcome news.
Way out at.
The zip was like 28 grams.
And the other one?
6.
And again, you bought those 3 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Why do you have so many plastic bags inside that backpack?
I don't know. It's not my backpack.
But the weed that you bought, you put into that backpack.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like that backpack is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of those bags was underneath a bunch of other plastic bags. So here's the question. Are you breaking apart like the 28 gram bag? Are you breaking that up and selling it?
No.
Then why do you have so many plastic bags?
I'm not the only one that used the bag.
You just used it to store your stuff.
Yeah, I just used it to pick up my weed.
Hang on, I'm making sure I got this right. So the backpack is not yours.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just using it to store your weed in?
Mm-hmm.
While you transport it?
Transport.
Like while you take it from one place to another?
No, I didn't. Yeah, like. Mm-hmm.
Like right now, you're driving home.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was selling it, I would have had money on me. I'd just take it to smoke.
And that's your mom's car?
Mm-hmm.
How often do you use your mom's car?
I just started driving it.
In the last week, how many times have you driven that car?
Probably twice, 3 times. I just got my license. She don't let me drive without it.
So you have other open cases too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are through Dane County. I think I saw 2 open ones and 1 closed one.
Mm-hmm.
So you're out on bond from those cases.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what your conditions of bond are? So when you get released, you sign that form, right? That says, I will follow these rules and stay out of trouble, not have any drugs, no paraphernalia, not commit any crimes, things like that. One of the conditions on it is you are not allowed to drive a car.
They never told me that.
Okay, it's right there on the court notes.
That I wasn't supposed to be driving?
Yeah.
If
you want, I can actually go get it and show it to you.
Why didn't they say that when at the DMV and stuff?
Because the DMV is a whole other system.
But I showed my probation officer my license, and she said I didn't have no suspensions or anything.
Okay. I'm just looking at what the court notes say.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And if you remember them telling you that when you signed that bond paperwork.
I remember not being the driver of a stolen auto vehicle.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're never supposed to be the driver of a stolen auto, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's where we're sitting. You are going to go to jail tonight, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is for the probation hold. They want to talk to you. They want to make sure their agent has time to come meet with you, all right? That's all you're going to get booked in for tonight. I'm going to refer charges to the Dane County District Attorney's Office for fleeing because you took off on me from the traffic stop. You got possession of marijuana. And because you had those bags and the scale and the quantities of stuff you had in there, you're going to have possession with intent charges, intent to deliver. Now, and your open cases, you're also going to have 2 counts of felony bail jumping. But those are going to get referred. You're not going to be like booked on those tonight. So the district attorney's office will have time to review that, and they'll go through it, they'll verify everything, and they'll throw charges out, or they'll do whatever they do. I don't know. I'm not the district attorney's office. Okay? So that is where we're sitting. If you'd like, once we're all done here, I'll let you call your mom so you can talk to her. The Dane County Narcotics team, they want to take your cell phone.
Why?
Because of the amount of stuff that you had, it looks like you are distributing the marijuana. So they're going to come talk to you also, and they're going to have questions for you if you want to talk to them about where you got it from. That's what they do, okay? Do you have any questions for me about that?
No, can I please just call my mom?
Yeah, we'll call her here in just a little bit, okay? I'm just, like I said, man, I want to make sure that all your questions are answered. That way you don't feel like you're in the dark and you don't know what's coming next, all right? That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to treat you like a human, because I would appreciate it if I was on the other side and you were sitting here and...
Law enforcement conveyed the impending situation to the male, which appeared to unsettle him deeply.
Addison
Marshall.
Where did you get the prepackaged stuff from?
He gave it all to me.
The little sealed up bag, the store-bought ones, he gave those to you? What's his name? All right. They're going to ask you the same questions. All right. I thought I'd cut it out, but that's fine. How about this? How old is your friend? About your age, older, younger? If you don't want to answer that, just say, I don't want to answer that question.
I don't.
Okay. Shaking your head, it doesn't tell me if you want to answer or not. If you don't want to answer it, that's fine. I'm good with that. That was 3 days ago. All right. I don't have any more questions for you relating to this, okay? So I'm going to put that we are done.
How long would it take me to book into the county?
I'm not sure. It depends on how busy they are. This is yours. I'm going to keep it with anything else, any other paperwork that I have to give you, and then I'll make sure that this gets brought to the jail with you, okay?
So
I'm going to make sure you get this copy.
So that now that I have like state imposed charges, does that mean I go straight to prison?
No, you never go straight to prison.
My judge said now that I have a state imposed charge, I go straight to prison. Like if I catch any new charges,
you still have to have a hearing. As far as my understanding is, like charges are just like it's what happened. They still have to be proven. Simply getting new charges doesn't mean that you're guilty of them. So if you got found guilty of those charges, they could say, because you were found guilty, now we're going to impose these as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know what your prior charges were for. I didn't look into it. I didn't want to sit there and make a misconception about you based on the past. I deal with people. I deal with people in the present. Okay. Your past does not concern me unless it's a safety issue like fighting me. But the rest of it, that might not be you anymore.
So if I would have gave you the weed, would I have went to jail?
That's a tough one. It really is. If you have been cooperative and said, hey, it's right here, I was still going to search the vehicle. I was still going to find the same stuff. Okay? I'd still have to make that same phone call. What really took it out of my hands is that you're on probation. legally, I have to call probation to let them know that I had contact with you, anything related to criminal activity. If it's a traffic stop, right? If it was just, hey man, your taillight's broken, and oh, okay, by the way, I'm on paper. I don't care. You were compliant, you talked to me, here's your warning, have a good night, man. We're good. I don't call probation for that. Anytime that there are new charges added, that is when I have to call probation to give them the notification, okay?
But I would
so that takes it completely out.
I would have had charges anyway when you told me to step out the car.
Right. You would have, based on what I found. But I could have still referred those, what's called like going long form, where I let you go home. I send all the charges to the district attorney's office, and then they just send you a summons and say, hey, show up in court. But because you're on probation and they place the hold, that is what's requiring you to go to jail. So that's the way that it goes. And unfortunately, that's where we're sitting, but it doesn't mean that I don't get to treat you like a human. So we're going to get through this together.
How long until we leave?
I got a few more forms I got to fill out, and then we're gonna hit the road. But I'm gonna make sure you get to call your mom first, okay? Let her know what's going on.
When can I call her?
You need some water?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
When can I call her?
As soon as I'm done with my forms and stuff that I need to do, I'll bring a phone in here. You can give her a call, and then we'll get out of here.
She might go to sleep.
She's waiting for me, because remember, like after I got done with your vehicle, I went back up and talked to her, and I gave her the keys. I told her that I was going to either call her or I was going to stop over there and let her know what's going on. So
The police officer took further action, but in a very professional way.
They works with theirs and how they select housing. They might have to put you somewhere else for a little bit. I don't know how they do their thing. I really don't. I came from Jefferson County. I could answer all those questions.
So that's you put me over from Jefferson?
No, that's where I used to work. All right, turn and face the window, please. All right, turn around, face me. Both hands up, give me a thumbs up.
Can I put what?
You gonna do the sleeve under it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not putting these on like as tight as they were when you first got arrested. Mm-hmm. That was just because I had to get you into cuffs. This time we actually make sure that they're loose enough where you can move around a little bit.
I'm just freezing.
Oh, I'll turn the heat on in the car for you. See, I'm the opposite right now. I'm on fire. I got this freaking vest on. All right. I'm gonna go put you back out in the car. We'll get underway. So one last thing, okay? We're gonna go to the jail. If you have anything on your person, they're gonna find it, and it's gonna be another felony charge. Mm-hmm. Do you have anything on you that I missed?
No, you can check again.
No, I'm asking you, because they're gonna do a way bigger search than I am, right? You know the whole dance you're gonna end up having to do there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've had that before where people told me like, no, you got everything, and then as soon as they get there, they do the dance, and they find more. Now you just got another felony charge. So
yeah.
I'm not gonna try and set you up like that. All right, sit back. You can raise your hands up. Put them right through there. All right.
The suspect was on probation for previously running from the police and resisting arrest. He was found guilty of eluding and felony bail jumping. To unlock more thrilling crime investigations like these, hit the subscribe button.